Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. I appreciate you being here. I know many of you found me on my news clips. You know I have a whole team of former IRS agents. You can find me and my team at 777irs.com. And you can learn about everybody. Today I am featuring our criminal attorney, or criminal tax attorney today. His name is David Hoines. David has had a storied criminal career, been working, Scott, I think, 50 years in the field. He is really an expert in tax matters, and any criminal situation you get, all my referrals go to him. I want to introduce to you my dear friend, David Hoines. David, let me ask you a question. I get a number of calls and people say, hey, IRS went ahead and just knocked at my door and the thing said special agent. What does a person do, David, when they get a card that says special agent?
Well, that's the tip-off, Mike, that you're dealing with somebody who's a criminal investigator with the IRS. That guy is somebody who can arrest you if he wants. If he's got a arrest warrant from a grand jury, he's going to arrest you. But on the other hand, you need to answer the door, because if you don't, you may end up dealing with the marshal's office. If the agent gets the idea you're trying to avoid them, they just turn it over to the U.S. Marshals, and those guys are door breakers.
What happens, David, if that person knocks on the door, they see you go in and see you hiding in the house? No, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people heading for Dodge or slipping out the back door. What happens at that point?
No, don't do that. I mean, really don't do that. You've taken a bad situation and made it way worse. What you have to do, really and truly, is open the door. The individual who's standing there will undoubtedly identify themselves as an IRS criminal investigator. He'll show you his credentials, and at that particular point, you say, thank you very much, I need to call my lawyer.
Let me ask you a question. There's a lot of people scamming people. How do they know that criminal agent is just not some door knocker and a real criminal agent? What are some of the signs?
Well, the first sign is that they're nice as they can be, because they want to get you talking. And that you don't want to be doing. What you want to do is claim your right to have an attorney, and thank you very much, I'll have my lawyer call you, or you can call me the next day or two and I'll give you his name and contact information. You don't want to be talking to these guys for a bunch of reasons. One, they are very, very good at what they do, and you don't know what you're dealing with. It could be that see, the IRS not only does tax fraud with tax returns or withholding or something like that, they also do and are assigned all of the money laundering and financial crimes that come to the attention of the local U.S. attorney, or who knows who within the department.
Is it possible, David, that person who's being knocked on the door is not the actual target and IRS just wants to get information? Is that possible?
Yeah, it is possible, but you don't want to take the risk that that's not the case with you. That's why you need an attorney to get involved. You got an attorney-client privilege that'll keep whatever you tell the lawyer to yourself and to the lawyer. And that lawyer, who hopefully has got a lot of experience with these guys, knows how to talk to them, how to find out if they're just interested in you as a witness or potential witness, or whether or not you're a target. And you need to know that before you deal with these people.
At that point, if you open the door and you start talking to that person, is everything you say now a matter of official record?
Well, what the agents will do one of two things. They'll either record the conversation in those states where it's legal to do, and they may do it anyway because they don't care about state laws, but more than likely they won't, and more than likely what they do is they remember what you said, they go back to their car, and they take notes about what you said. Now, the big danger here is not only what you might have told them, I also want to add, Mike, there's not a way you're going to talk them out of what they're doing. All you're going to be doing is digging a hole deeper. And you really need to get in front of this, because I often use the analogy, how did the fish get on the wall? He opened his mouth. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, today what I want to tell you, if a special agent, not a revenue agent, but if a criminal special agent knocks on your door, I just want to tell you, you may want to give David a call. David, how long you been doing this for?
Oh, almost 50 years.
He's been doing this almost for 50 years. He's excellent. He's actually tried cases in 23 different states. His contact information will be below. Thank you for listening. If this was good for you and you liked it, please give me a subscription. That's important for me, not so much for David. It's my YouTube channel, so I would appreciate the subscription. So thank you very much. We're going to do a series of videos with David on criminal activity and criminal work. Be sure to follow up on them. And once again, thank you for the subscription.